going and YouTube going.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Girls Going Gym's live now. Huh?
What up,
Great.
y'all?
And with this, I have no way to share. This sucks.
That's fine. That's why we have our phones. So we're just going to share really
It's a little
quick.
too bright with that light.
Yay, we're on
Everybody
both.
can,
That's amazing.
Boop, boop.
Hi, everyone watching me too on ice.
Nah. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Hello,
We'll
everyone.
be right with you.
Hold on.
I'll try to leave mine on just so I can see what's happening.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, we good?
I think so.
Okay, we have a couple of people watching.
Yeah, we like to give it a couple seconds before we get all busy.
Welcome to Girls Going Gin.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, for reals.
Oh, yeah.
For reals.
Hopefully everybody's had a pretty good week so far. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. I don't have to go to work for the next 3 days. I don't have to
Well,
the next 2 days I don't have to do shit, but the next 3 days I have off work.
I
I
don't know. I always
Looks
work
like-
weekends, so I have no idea.
Tino, Joshua, and a few others are checking in on Facebook. We have a person or two watching on Girls Going Gin on YouTube.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Share it real quick so other people can join in
Yes,
with you.
please like, share, subscribe. You know the
Stalk
deal.
us. It's great.
Excuse me.
Ah,
Rate that burp.
real quick for you guys, we have an IndieGoGo going right now. We'll mention it at the end of the show also. There's a link for it on our Girls Going Gin page for Christmas Party Massacre. It was filmed last year, but we want to make it a full-length feature, and we kind of need a little help with the funding.
Also, there's going to be new cast members. Hi.
So if you guys can find that and hit that up, I mean, even $1 really helps us, and we'd really appreciate it.
Anything helps. Thank you to those who have donated already. We ate the shit out of you.
Right.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Even just sharing it, just sharing it helps too, because it might, help some, or it might get to somebody else who's interested and might help us out with the funding and such.
100%.
So, and the sooner we can get the funding that we're looking for, the sooner we can get it filmed and back out to you guys. So, find it for Christmas Party Massacre. It's on IndieGoGo. Again, you can find the link on the Girls Going Gin page. Stalk our shit a little bit. And we'll talk about this again at the end of the show, just for the people who jumped in a little late.
For reals.
And Danny, Dan, and Tino are checking in saying, hey. And what's the haps?
What's the haps? You know what? I've been sick, and I'm trying to get over that. So there's that.
I've been sick of life, and I'm trying to get over that right now. Just kidding. I'm just joking.
Amen. Okay, so I've decided that I wanted to do something. I recently lost a friend this past week, and it kind of sparked something that I thought was kind of important. If you guys, okay, first off, let's rewind for a sec. Okay, so Halloween will be our recorded episode. We are going to be doing a quick candle lighting ceremony of sorts on that episode for those that we've lost. Since we started doing Girls Going Gin, we invite all of you to, for those that are subscribed to all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, if you are subscribed to those platforms, we encourage you to send us a message with the first name of someone that you've lost. Maybe it be this year or since we started Girls Going Gin. We will light a candle for that person on our recorded episode, and we will list off, we will, say their name on the episode. We're going to do a list of names of people that we've lost, like I said, this year or since we started Girls Going Gin. So if you want to have this person's name read off and a candle lit for this person on the show, definitely message us. And subscribe to all of our platforms, and we'll do that for you, and we'll honor those people. I feel like it's something really important, to just remember everyone that we've lost. So whether, hey, it could even be a celebrity that you like for example, Sid, hey, what's his name?
From the House of
Thousand Corpses. There's been a few in the horror film community that we've lost recently, and just like I said, I've lost some people past couple years. I know all of us have lost someone close to us. So just to honor them, we're gonna throw that out there for everyone. So just from now till the 25th, because we do need at least a week before we air the recorded episode for Halloween. So give us from now till the 25th, and that'll give you a chance to subscribe to our stuff too. So,
Gregory does say sorry for your loss in the comments.
Thank you. Yeah, he was a childhood friend. He was really awesome. So, thoughts go out to his family.
We're sorry for your loss. Their loss. So.
Yeah, for everyone who's lost anyone. October is really the time that people start to remember things like that. I know for pagans, it's traditionally this is about the time of year. Samhain is Halloween, where we honor those that we've lost, and we kind of just collectively mourn those people. But also celebrate their life. So if you have a cool story about those people too, that you'd like to share, send it to us, and we'll go over it, and we'll give like a very brief story about that person if you'd like, or we can just list off the name and light the candle for you. So we'll do that. Yeah.
And real quick, Stephen Chang's in the house saying, I'm here. How you doing, man?
Hi, Steven.
And then off topic, but we got this comment a little bit before we basically the moment we started going live, over on YouTube. Why is Bandit checking in? If you guys have seen Joker yet?
No, not yet.
I want to say, yeah, it's pretty much not yet.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it looked okay, but I don't think it would be something I'd want to go spend my time in a theater.
Wait, what was it?
The Joker? The one with Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay. I like Joaquin Phoenix, so I don't know.
I want to see it.
Maybe.
Did you know his family kind of was part of the people that started the Children of God cult? And him and his brothers and sisters grew up in that Children of God's cult. And when
I'm sure, didn't we do an episode?
I think we did. I think we spoke on
that
it briefly.
Okay.
I don't think we did on it like in an extent, but I think we did touch on it briefly.
Okay.
So
maybe that's why.
But yeah, his family, and then when the church started getting really out of control, his family was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So they kind of like uprooted all the kids and moved to LA. But he even said I think he said he lost his virginity at 4.
Oh my God.
Because the kids were allowed to experiment with one another.
They weren't allowed. They were forced
encouraged.
to. No, they were forced
to.
Kids don't have any consent that way. There's no allowing kids. They're being forced to have sex with adults.
Yeah, I was just trying to make it nice.
It's not nice.
No, it's not. But
I hate those people.
I'm not trying to bash on that dude's life because he doesn't seem like he's a part of that shit anymore. So he's trying to make movies and live his life.
I 100% believe that's why his brother had the problems he did. Rose McGowan shaved her head and went all crazy for a while.
Yeah.
She was also in it.
To be honest, though, with a name like River, really.
Well, they all had different names. It was River, Leaf. Oh wait, I think wasn't Joaquin's name Leaf?
No, it was just spelled WALKIN. Walking Phoenix at first, not Joaquin.
Shut the fuck up, my God.
You guys were listening in like, oh really, huh?
Oh my gosh.
You guys got torched.
Oh my God. We're having like questions of the night or funny deaths we can laugh at because people are fucking morons.
Much like your Dodgers.
No, that was not swinging a miss. That was swinging a grand slam by the goddamn. Never mind.
Oh my God. This is kind of a piggyback off of last week's.
Ooh.
Would you rather be covered in fur or scales?
Oh.
Because last week we did, would you rather be the fish half?
Oh yeah, the minotaur half or whatever.
Or the horse half
of
a person. But it's from top up, so would you rather be the top? Okay, yeah. Anyway, covered in fur or covered in scales?
Scales.
And I don't know. I picked fur.
Shedding looks like an uncomfortable process.
But so is like shedding a whole skin, like all of your skin all at once. Like for weeks, you're like trying to wriggle out of that shit. Like
doesn't
at
sound
fur,
great, yeah.
at least it's like coming off and it's everywhere. Like just get it all out. I can brush it out with a scale. I don't know. I guess maybe with scales, it's like you're taking off a whole shirt.
Yeah. I've had snakes that look very uncomfortable doing it. That are just like, and then stuck on them. Yeah, I know.
They
but-
don't have hands.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it would be like like when we're sunburnt and we start to peel. Like I guess we could just like pick it up ourselves. Can you
It's
get that for
true.
me? It itches. It's like right down
But-
my back.
I think personally, I'm already covered in fur because I have animals and pets. So
Oh,
everything
yeah,
is
good point.
already just fucking covered in fur. It's like, I guess I'm already there. Might as well.
I can see a whole convention. I forget where it's at. It's somewhere in the Midwest.
Don't tell me the furries shit.
It's all furries. They already know their answer.
Oh God.
And Tino says that you would need moisturizer for those scales.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be a furry half mer person. Yeah, that's my pick.
Speaking of moisturizer, one thing I noticed
So,
about us white girls is that not a lot of us use lotion on the daily, which just a PSA. If y'all white girls want to look young forever, moisturize the shit out of your skin.
Get that vitamin A cream, bitches.
Again, I don't care what you have to do. Water, moisturizer. That's just my personal PSA for those scaly bitches out there.
Right.
oh, right now.
So,
Is there time for strange news?
yeah, there's plenty.
Do we have some shit?
We do. I had something different, but then Miguel brought up possibly talking about something else, and I was like, oh shit, right, I should totally talk about that.
Some chisme?
Some chisme, and some putos. Last year, serial killer Samuel Little was arrested.
Okay.
At first, they were kind of like, I don't know, because this guy was like claiming to have killed almost 100 women, and they're like, I don't know, a lot of people like claim that. But then he started like proving and like confirming with all these women, and then they're like, okay, well, we got 5. Well, let's keep going. They have over 50 confirmed murders from this man. He has more combined kills than Bundy, Gacy, and Dahmer combined.
He just beat out Canada's most prolific serial killer,
Mhm.
for lack of a better word.
So do we know why he wanted to spill the beans on this stuff?
Because
Or
they
just-
like the attention.
Well, of course.
But the interesting thing with him is, number one, he's African American. There's not very many African American serial killers, or at least ones that have been
Yeah.
caught.
I would debate you on that. It's because the shitty part is the police don't care in those type of neighborhoods, and the serial
That's what
killer
I'm
kills in
saying.
their neighborhood first.
Mhm.
So there could be a lot. I'm not
That's what
saying
I'm
there
saying,
are.
that have been caught at least. This one has been caught. But the thing that's also weird about it too is that he is very smart. Like I would say in a way he might even be a savant in some ways. Like he has like photographic memory of these women. They bought him art supplies because he can do like from memory drawing of these women, what their hair looked like, what their facial features were, what they were wearing the day he picked them up, where he picked them up
Jesus.
from, where he dumped them off at.
Ooh, is he like almost autistic?
I don't know. He's
Maybe.
just super, super smart. They don't really have a lot on his life too much growing up at this point, but they're just focusing on all these cases that they're trying to solve because there's so many of them, and he's claiming like almost 100 women, and he's murdered in 19 states from, I want to say 72 to 2012 or 15 maybe. I don't know. Like it's almost up to fairly recent that he was murdering.
A lot more reason than you would hope.
You know, that's
Yeah.
weird. Like, okay, I always wondered. Like, with different states, they have different death penalty laws.
Yeah.
Which one do they go off of?
Well, he
Do
has to
they
be
imprison
convicted.
him, or do they? Well, if he's convicted and tried and all of them,
Right.
Which one do they go off of?
Well, here's the problem. He was already in prison when this happened,
Mhm.
Oh.
and his deal was, I will let you know who killed these other people, me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
if I don't get the death penalty. So
Yeah.
no matter what,
Well,
at this point, he's pretty much sitting.
Well, he's already really sick though too, so they're really trying to get as much out of him as quickly as they can, because he's in his 80s and he's really sick. He's gonna die soon, and they're like, okay, well, you're claiming almost 100. We're up to 50 right now.
Yeah.
We want to get as many as possible done like now.
Right.
So they're not gonna kill him off. They're actually trying to keep him alive right now.
I'm wondering how that works with other cases though.
Sometimes I think
Like state to state, like if they travel, like
they'll
say
extradite him to
traveling.
other states.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's crazy though. Like which one? Because if you commit a crime over multiple different states, like which penalty do you go off of? Like which one? Like yeah, they convict you in each state or whatever, but like which one overrides all the other ones to where like that's the death penalty, or this is where you get prison time or whatever. Like
That's a good
That's
question.
it,
That's
Yeah.
why we have judges.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I
Like
think that's
barely.
them.
one, yeah, but
They're all shicey too.
are they
Not
all
of them.
fighting for which state gets to like do this punishment?
Kinda,
Like
yeah.
I don't
It
know.
depends on the severity of said crime and area that they.
But
are
what if they're
protecting.
all equal? Because it's a serial killer, right? They usually have the same MO, the same tactics. Usually they do the same thing. If they're if they're true to the serial killer stereotype, then they stick to a specific crime and specific ways that they kill people and all that stuff. Like which state gets to choose? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like which state gets to choose the penalty for this person?
Well,
Like
another
that's
thing that
interesting
you're
to me.
forgetting
Always
is
wonder.
that this is no longer a state level issue. This is a federal.
Federal,
issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
okay,
federal government
So-
is spread across all the states.
right. So when does the federal government come in and say, all right, we decided whatever, like
I think that's
this
how he
is
got
the
his
place
deal.
that you die?
Well, he's not going to. He cannot get the
No,
death
I'm not
penalty.
talking about this
Oh,
person.
just like
I'm
where it
talking about
stays?
in general. Like who decides? Like where does this person?
I think
Be
it's probably where you
sentenced
got
to
picked up at. I think it would probably.
You think so?
I think it would be
don't
where you
know.
got picked. I think maybe you just
I'm
get transferred around until you go
Genuinely
back.
curious about this. I never thought about this before. Like, who decides when it's federal? Where do you go? Where do you go to have your sentence carried out?
I think it works like the Olympics, and everyone puts in a bid, and then you have to build him a nice.
Everyone puts bets down.
Yeah. What would be the
Or
best place?
everyone puts votes on like, all right, let's bring him here. We'll do it.
Yeah.
I think that's how it should be. Like the state that votes the most. Like, all right, come on, bring him down here. Like Texas is like, yeah, bitch, we want that fucker.
We'll treat him shitty for the last couple years of his life. I
Right.
promise.
I so want the spokesperson for Texas to be a Yosemite Sam character.
That would be awesome.
What in tarnation?
Tarnation.
Rootin' tootin' son of a gun.
Real quick, and
Big
then
old llamas.
Yeah.
Gregory says he saw his active years is from 1970 to 2005.
Okay, I knew it was 70 to 2000
35
something.
years of murdering. That's
That's a long
crazy.
time.
And Steven wants to know if we're on YouTube as well right now. Yeah, we're on YouTube.
we're
And
both. We're doing both.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yes,
you for
awesome.
watching.
Yes. Tonight's topic is Halloween murders.
Halloween murders.
Yeah, murders that just happen to happen on Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, did you have deaths we can laugh at or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Before we get into
Right quick.
that.
Let me find this bitch.
Nah.
Alright, so a 37-year-old in Australia, January of 2001. Let me find you. Okay. So he was chilling in the Land Cruiser, just, watching stars. He was hanging out with a friend. He was actually on top of the vehicle. Okay, so he's in a Land Cruiser, but he's on top. So he's like on the roof of the car,
Going.
right? So he's on his way home, just chilling on top of the Land Cruiser. An unexpected jolt caused this dude to basically fly from the roof of the sports utility vehicle. Police said that he was drinking. Police said verbatim, this is a quote, the deceased had been drinking, but what he was doing on the roof, I'm not sure. So yeah, unfortunately, like,
Drinking on the roof.
yeah, he was
Do it
just
all the
drinking
time.
on the roof of a car, and then, but while someone was driving.
Yeah.
So come on, really? His friend was driving the car,
Yeah,
and all of a
car search
sudden
before.
comes to like ghost ride the whip.
Now he's really ghost riding because he's fucking dead.
Real dude. Yeah, so he was just like, all of a sudden the car came to a stop. He jolted off, like fucking died.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Haha.
What are you gonna do that kind of
I
people?
need a shirt for y'all that want a shirt that says haha on it with my face going haha. Let me know, because yeah. And then we'll have Joe going doo 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 for strange news. Let us know if you'd like any of those shirts.
Hashtag shirts.
Hashtag buy our shirt.
Yeah.
Help us
crap.
with shirt signs.
Right.
Richard says last time he was in New Orleans, he missed a murder on Bourbon Street by 10 minutes.
No shit.
Oh,
Yeah. They decided to go to a bar on another street first. Can't wait to get back there this year.
What?
Hopefully you catch that murder this time, and it's not you.
He's
That'd be
like,
awesome.
damn it, I missed it again 2 fucking years in a row. Wah, wah.
Yeah. I cleaned my glasses to hear that joke. Sorry.
Oh.
And then Steven's checking out the YouTube stream just to check out, see how they look comparatively.
cool.
So thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, checking
Yeah.
that out.
Yes, YouTube
It'll
is
be on-
where we will make our money, hopefully. YouTube's where it's at.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully they demonetize so much shit and like block so much shit.
It's weird. Joe Rogan's still making money.
Joe Rogan's
I
hot.
don't think he gets any money from Facebook or from YouTube though,
You know what? He doesn't.
because they keep shutting the shit down. Which is
But
dumb.
you know what? That's awesome for him to keep fucking doing it, just to get information out there. That's what, you know what? Honestly, I want to make money. Yes, I want to make money. But even if people just, we get a shit ton of people sharing our stuff,
That'd be awesome.
that's amazing.
Yeah. Like, have
Because
you guys,
then we could also sell our merch.
yeah, if you guys like it, that'd be awesome. Sure. Shran 1933 says, "Evening, guys. How's it going?"
Hello.
Evening, Phyllis.
Thanks for joining us. Oh,
And what was I gonna say before we get into the meats of murder?
not a damn thing.
Have you guys checked out some of Joe Rogan's latest about the pilot who saw the Tic Tac UFO?
What?
Yeah, Navy pilot. It was back in 2005 or 4. Saw a Tic Tac shaped UFO over the waters off of San Diego, in that area. They recorded it. They have infrared footage of it. It releases no heat, even though it turns and moves faster than anything they've seen
Because
before.
if it's from, well, wait, if it came into the atmosphere, it would be hot and on fire, I would assume.
Unless they
That's
had an
weird.
awesome cooling technology.
The propulsion system doesn't let off any heat, which is impossible for us.
Gravity.
Yeah, 'cause it uses a gravity
God
engine.
damn it, them aliens are so smart.
But then a couple episodes before that, he had on Bob Lazar with the documentary on Netflix,
Yeah.
who talked about that exact same type of propulsion system back in the 80s or the
Mhm.
70s. I can't remember exactly when. And it almost verbatim is what this guy has been in the Navy for 25, 30 years. He's a military man. He's a career man in the military, taken very seriously, says exactly what he saw, along with his crewmates and the other people out there that day. It is a completely legit sighting. With
So we got Tic Tacs flying around.
There's been
in the
plenty of
sky.
legit
40-foot Tic
sightings,
Tac.
but nobody ever freaking acknowledges it. Like,
No.
we're all just conspiracy theorists, and we're
Yeah, we're just crazy.
tinfoil hat wearing folk, you know?
I bet within, and Peanut and I talked about this, like within the next 100 years, even maybe less than that, there's going to be, the government's going to admit, finally to us, that there are UFOs and that they have been in contact with, other life forces out in the universe.
Well, shit, we can find out sooner if we just elect Bernie Sanders. He's saying he's going to tell everybody about the aliens.
yeah, but he's gonna raise our taxes. Like
They're raising our taxes
motherfucker.
anyway.
I know, but
Gas
Bernie
went up
Sanders.
10 cents in almost a week.
Bernie Sanders wants all our money though.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. That socialist motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah,
He's
not-
He's
a
gonna do
fake,
so much
phony
great stuff for
motherfucker.
us.
He thinks he's fooling everyone. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna help everybody.
He looks like a broke
fuck
down
off.
Ebenezer Scrooge. He's like
wanted
a
to
broke
be-
ass.
Dude, he wanted to be president, but he looks like fucking. Oh my god, the Crypt Keeper, dude.
It's like
He's
before Yoda got like 1,000 years old. He's just like,
No, he really does. Like, you ever watch the Muppet Show?
yes, the two.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the two hecklers.
in the
100%.
theater or the
Peanut
yeah.
gallery.
Oh, shit. Yeah. They're always like
Whoa.
criticizing shit that's happening, and they're like, oh yeah, and the bald eagle one. I like the bald eagle guy. Yeah.
the blue guy.
Yeah, the blue bald eagle.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I love the Muppets. Yeah. Oh,
the
man.
hecklers.
Just two Bernie Sanders costumes. So.
The hecklers. I feel like that's you and me.
Yeah. Oh.
that was the vampire at best. Yeah.
I said, oh. She said, Two totally different.
Now you're just trying to make the
sounds.
sound from friggin' Michael Myers. Oh no,
That's see, mother, dude,
that's Jason. Sorry.
you just don't know nothing.
Anyway,
You don't know sounds.
Gregory says, I saw green people around once until my nausea stopped. True story. I can't tell if that's real or not, man.
Was it from the absence? Absence? I can never say that correctly.
That can be it.
Absent.
You see little green fairies, little green people everywhere. You guys ready for some tricks and treats?
Yes, ma'am.
Not so much
Yeah.
treats, maybe ear treats.
And last comment before we get too far in. Joshua says that Bernie's not doing too well anyways. His heart problems are a lot for him to handle. So get well soon, but don't be president.
Oh, well, if maybe he becomes president, everyone will like give him all kinds of money to take care of himself.
They already gave him lots of money. He's a millionaire now for doing nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like all of a sudden, Bernie Sanders was like, oh, he was kind of wealthy, maybe.
He's living off the government.
And then
Yeah.
like more recently, you noticed like you could see his salary go up and
Oh,
up and
yeah.
up, and now he's a fucking billionaire, and he's telling people, "Oh, we're not going to tax the billionaires."
That's
Like,
how it happens.
Ugh.
We're gonna turn into Venezuela real fucking quick. I've been saying this for
ay,
years.
Dios mío,
Been saying this shit for years. We're gonna be Venezuela before you know it.
dude, for real.
Before you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Learn Spanish, bitches.
Ay, Dios mío.
And Portuguese.
Tacos. Okay, so Halloween isn't supposed to be about murder. It's supposed to be about death, but
Well,
Death
it's
and
supposed
gore.
to be about spirits traveling over to our realm, but in this case,
it's like literal. You're gonna die today.
yeah, that's how. Well, this is how they made it to the other side,
Yeah.
and it happened on Halloween. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, there was a lot of them. And then, I don't know, they're all fucked up just like every other murder. One that I found was, and I don't think I can pronounce his last name right. It's Richard Bejewald.
Bajwald?
Bejewald. It's Biegewald. Bejewald.
Griswold.
Bejewald.
Griswold.
Wait, wow.
Bougie.
Yeah.
Oh, bougie.
This guy, at an early age, displayed like psychotic behavior. When he was 5, he actually burned down his family's house. He killed a total of 5 people before he was arrested, and one actually ended up being on Halloween in 1981. There was a 17-year-old girl walking down, it was either the highway or the freeway, and a patrol officer noticed her walking down the road, and this was a little bit maybe after midnight. He said about 10 minutes later, he turned back around, and he was just going to, he's a patrol officer. He was going to stop and ask, do you want to ride home? Because it's so late at night, you're a female out here by yourself. Do you want to ride home?
Thank you.
But when he went, when he went back around, she was gone.
Oh shit.
And she was never seen from until I think it was the next day or maybe the day after. She was found, but she was chopped up into 3 pieces.
Ooh,
And
not
she
great.
was buried in this guy's mom's front yard. Like he chopped her up, put her in a bag, took her back to his mom's house, dug a hole and buried her in the front yard.
Wait, how was she found?
I don't know. It didn't really say how they found out about it, but
Oh, okay. I was wondering because, like, how do people know that someone's buried in the yard?
Well, it was 1981. Well, I mean, I guess it could have gone as a Halloween prop, but Halloween was already over. So maybe it was because there was a fresh grave or something, or maybe the mom
it
called
looks
them.
suspicious.
Yeah, like it didn't really get
Yeah.
into how it was found, but yeah, that's just not nice. That's rude. Do it at your mom's house, really?
That sounds very rude.
I'd be mad if I was his mom. How dare you? I was gonna put roses there.
Richard was wondering though, how many spirits have made it to our realm, looked around and said nope, and then went back.
Shit, I know I would. Like, never mind. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well,
people suck.
This piece of shit. In 1974, Deer Park, Texas, a father named Ronald Clark O'Brien had fallen into quite a bit of debt. And he decided that on Halloween, he was going to lace a few Pixy Stix with cyanide and kill his son in order to collect the insurance money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, his plot was to blame a neighbor because the kids had gone up to a haunted house and this is the story, was that the kids in this group, like he had taken the kids out to go trick-or-treating or whatever, and his son went to a neighbor's house. The house looked abandoned, but there were people there.
Like squatters or something.
Mysteriously, yeah, squatters that were giving out poison candy. He was going to try to use them as an excuse to, just get away with murdering his own child to get money. So, yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucked up. There are a couple of other stories out there where people have killed their own children and family members for insurance money.
Yeah.
And there's actually one guy who tried to kill several family members. Like he killed his son, like said, oh, the truck fell on him.
Oy.
And I freaked out before I called 911 and it like crushed his son. And he got the insurance for money from that. And then I think he tried to like kill his wife after that. And then that's when he got busted. But before he had that wife and son, he had a wife prior to that who he had murdered for insurance money and made it look like a total fucking accident.
That's
and
what
at
they
the time,
used
it
to
got
do,
away.
like in the early 1800s,
Mm-hmm.
because that's before they had like fingerprints and you could really prove anything. Like
Yeah.
people got away with that shit quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as long as you don't change your story, they pretty much can't prove you're wrong.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Like that lady that I talked about in one of our episodes where she was like just murdering babies. Like people would bring babies, like she would just take them into her like orphanage,
Right.
or whatever, and she would just kill them just to collect the money from like
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That's only
Don't
gonna
do
work
it.
so many times, right?
yeah, I know. Well, she was eventually caught,
Yeah.
obviously. But, yeah, it sucked. The father ended up, Ronald, he ended up gaining nicknames like the Candyman or the Man Who Killed Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked because his son was, it's so sad. Like he was like convulsing in front of him and he was just watching his kid die. Like they took him to the hospital, obviously, but of course he died before he even got to the hospital. But yeah, he was sentenced to death and he got lethal injection. So
I hope it didn't work the first time.
Try to stay
Yeah.
on the Pixy Stix.
Right.
He ended up dying. So
Wow.
that's good.
Shut.
Yeah.
Well, this other one that I found, this one was, well, I mean, they're all messed up, but sometimes just the way they do it, like yours, like lacing the Pixy Stix, like what the fuck, really?
To children. And oh
Yeah.
my God, thankfully the cops, by the way, got word of this poisoning and they notified all the parents of these kids who got the other Pixy Stix with all the fucking cyanide
Oh my
in it.
gosh.
So none of the other kids were poisoned.
Oh, good. Holy shit. And I remember growing up, there was always so many cautions that you had to take for Halloween. Like you had to bring, especially in the Bay Area, like you had to bring if you had a black cat, you had to bring your black cat in. Like they put it on the news because the occult. So many people from the occult run around up there, and whether or not it's true, I don't know. I'm sure it is to an extent, but they would take black cats and they would sacrifice them for rituals on Halloween. So, and we always had black cats growing up. So we would always have to bring our cats in and be like, oh, we got to lock them in the bathroom. Don't open the bathroom door. And if you do, be careful. Don't let the fucking cat out. Or razor blades in the apples, and you got to check your kids' candy. And oh God, I remember there was
the drugs in the candy makes me laugh. Like nobody wants to waste their fucking
money.
Drugs on your kid.
Yeah, it's like you can just send them to yourself. But I remember being a kid, and there was like, oh, well, you can bring your candy to the hospital, and they would do X-rays on your kid's candy. I'm like, oh yeah, let's just put radiation all in that candy. That's fucking great. But I remember them showing that on the news too, like kids like dumping their like pillowcases in these little buckets so they can like scan the candies and shit. My parents are just like, that's bullshit. Probably a way for them to get like freaking co-payments out of people. They're like, perfect, we'll check your shit. But this guy, his name is John D. White, and he had a record prior to this incident that he actually got completely done away for. He'd been in and out of prison, I believe, for sexual assault and other things. Did his time and got out. About 2012, he became a pastor at a church.
Oh God!
Like right after he was released, he became a pastor at a church. He moved to Michigan and started a new life.
Of course.
Yeah, and
they always do.
Right, and this 2012. Like, how did we not know a little prior to this about background checks and shit? Like, whatever. But he met this lady. And they started seeing each other. They weren't living together, but they were seeing each other. And she lived in a nicer mobile home park. Mm-hmm. And her daughter also lived in that mobile home park. Now, they were seeing each other for a while. And her daughter was an adult, obviously. And so she was very familiar with him. She was comfortable with him. She knew he was a pastor, so she totally trusted him. On Halloween night, he went to her trailer a little ways down the way and knocked on her door and just wanted to talk to her for a little bit. And like I said, she totally trusted him. She knew he was a pastor. You're seeing my mom, come on in.
Of course.
Came in, and she had a 3-year-old son at the time that was in the house with her. He came in the house. I don't know if he put the child away or if it happened in front of the child, but he took a rubber mallet and beat the shit out of her skull with it. Jesus. And then took a zip tie and strangled her with it.
As if the beating wasn't
right.
enough.
Well, I mean, you never know. Just to make sure, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe.
But after he had murdered her, he took the 3-year-old and dressed him up for Halloween, put him in his costume and everything, right? Then took the child to the father's home because the mother and father obviously didn't live together.
Yeah.
Took the son to the father's house and dropped him off. Then, oh my gosh, what happened next? He ends up I want to say it was like the following service after Halloween at church. Mm-hmm. He wanted to do like a memorial kind of deal, like was trying to like, oh, we're sorry for your loss. She's a member of our community. She was very close to me because it's my girlfriend's daughter, this and that, such a horrible deal. Then he turns around and confesses that he did it. He had taken her body and he put her in a bag and dumped her in the woods behind her trailer.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And when they were interrogating him about it, he obviously was just not right in the head. And he had expressed that he did have some kind of a fantasy about having sex with a dead body, but doesn't remember whether or not he actually went through with it or not. He did. So, but yeah, that's that piece of shit. And that was not all that long ago either. So, motherfucker.
Great.
Halloween's fun.
Wonderful.
Right?
Is he still alive?
I think he still might be in prison. It wasn't all that long ago, but he was an older man too, so maybe he might even died.
I hope so.
Pecas.
I hope so.
Yeah. Nasty bitches.
Oh, real quick, do we want to go over the campaign again?
Oh yeah, real quick before we get a little closer to the end of the show, for those of you who are just now joining us or kind of jumped in a little halfway through, we currently have an IndieGoGo for our film Christmas Party Massacre. It was shot around Christmas of last year, and we would like to make it a full-length feature, and we need a little bit of help with funding. We're going to have some new cast members in the movie. And yeah, you can find the link on our Facebook page. It's, big old pictures on it. It's Christmas Party Massacre. You click on it. If you can't donate, I mean, even $1 helps, but we understand, we got bills and shit. We got lives to live. Even just sharing it helps because somebody else might pick up on it and be interested and donate a little bit of money for us, just so that we can help get funding to, pay our actors, because we do have people that come from LA and Vegas and Fresno.
So it would cover like props and gas money and
all the shit that goes into making a film.
Yeah, everything,
Yeah, I don't know, how long is the campaign going on? Is it just till the end of the month or no?
Until November 5th.
November 5th. Okay, so you guys still got a little under a month, but that's still plenty of time for us. But yeah, as soon as we can get the funding for it, or as close to as we possibly can, then we can go ahead and remake the movie and get that out to you guys.
For those that donate, we are giving you some exclusive digital photos that will be sent directly to you. So,
so no going to another page to go see them. They'll just come to you.
Yeah, of me and possibly other.
Yeah, a couple of you are pitching in other stuff.
Models are pitching in as well.
Yeah.
And you did some last year though, right?
Those we already used those for promo.
Oh, you already used those. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do fresh ones. Anyway.
Yeah. So you're getting new stuff that nobody else is gonna get.
Yeah. Just as an appreciation for your support. So yeah, like I said, it's on our page. You can find it, share it, help donate. It would be great. We love you guys anyway, even if you don't. We'll appreciate it more if you do. So yeah, that was the spiel.
That was a great spiel. You did a great job.
All right, on the south side, south side of Chicago, in 2011, a 55-year-old man named Liddell Peoples blamed his girlfriend for stealing a bag of Halloween candy. An argument was going on. They were fighting about it, whatever, and which I don't think it was over Halloween candy. It could have been over something
sugar
else.
Candy.
Booger sugar?
Candy. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, this guy stabbed his 49-year-old girlfriend, Maria Adams, to death after she threw a plate at his head.
Bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
But what did they say what kind of candy it was? Because if somebody stole a particular candy, I'd probably get very violent also.
Don't you fucking touch my Reese's peanut
Don't
butter
fucking
cups.
touch my Snickers or my Red Vines. I will fucking gut you.
Or my chocolate-covered cherries.
Ooh,
I like those at Christmas.
fancy.
And I can't do more than a box in a week, or I'm just my teeth are gonna be vomiting.
I really do love cherries though, but I have it with my old fashioned, and I forget to eat the cherry. So I have to have another old fashioned, so another cherry. I forget to eat. It's a whole vicious cycle.
It is.
Well, yeah. You know what? I can't help but laugh at this story. This fucking guy killed his girlfriend for stealing his candy.
It's just the stupidest. It's sad that it happened. It's fucked up, but really, it's
I'm
stupid.
sure it's a lie. I'm sure it's not, because I don't think anyone would kill anyone over candy. Drugs and money and possibly pussy.
Yeah, there's some.
I think people would kill over that. But really, stealing candy, I don't know. Then again, it could have been more so of her throwing a glass plate at his head and causing him to get a gash over his eye.
You think he maybe just reacted and went at her out of anger, maybe?
And
it was just like, she tried to steal my candy.
That sounds more likely
Okay.
than being pissed off over candy like that. I don't know. It's just
she took a whole fucking bag.
Oh shit!
That's greedy as fuck.
No, stop.
And
Vic, that was in her area. She remembers the story.
No shit.
In person.
Really?
No
Fuck.
shit.
It was drug candy. It was. It was
Booger
laced.
sugar.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
laced.
Yeah, I gotta hear. I'm a South Chicagoan. I didn't know that's what you call Chicago.
South Shy. I was gonna, like she said earlier.
You don't do it right.
Oh, I do it right every time.
Anyway, yeah, let us know. It's like, was it lace or was it like, I don't know, weed candy? I don't know.
I don't think anybody killing anybody over weed candy.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just crazy people.
No.
Laced weed candy?
I'd say
No
you have
cocaine
to
then?
be either seriously mentally ill or on crazy drugs.
Because it makes you
Street
mentally
drugs.
ill.
There's no way that you're killing someone over a bag of candy.
That's some
I don't
crazy
know. I
shit.
really wanted this bunch of crunch one time. I kind of
Bunch
get it.
of crunch, what the fuck?
Or like little.
It's Crunch Bar, but in little popcorn-sized pieces.
Yeah.
So you mix it with your popcorn, and it's delicious. Yeah, sweet and
Delicioso.
salty.
I would just fucking melt some M&Ms in my popcorn.
They're not quite as sophisticated bunch of crunch, okay?
Shut your
You get two different kinds of crunches, and you get the sweet and the sour.
Oh, they were already doing drugs, and then the candy got involved. I wouldn't murder someone over a candy bar.
There
if I
you
was-
go.
yeah.
Kind of like Breaking Bad, where the drug addict couple,
Oh, yeah.
like, he kept calling her a, what did he call her?
I don't remember what he's calling her, but I remember
Skank?
she was prostitute Patty from My Name Is Earl. She plays a drug addict and a prostitute in a lot of shows, but she's a really great actress.
I think she actually was an addict. I think that's why they picked her.
Okay.
Yeah. She looked, I was a former addict. I can spot them out.
Yeah. The facial features change in people the same
yeah,
way.
she looked like she lost all her teeth. So you can tell
Yeah.
it's either meth or heroin.
But she looks good now. She's making money. But yeah, the Breaking Bad scene where they were fighting over the.
Oh yeah, the couple was fighting over the drugs or
Mhm.
fighting over, yeah, I think it was the drugs, and then she ended up just fucking throwing a safe over his head, or an ATM machine
Yeah, the one they
over
stole.
his head, like squished it, and then they put it back, and there's like blood stains on the bottom, so the cops got involved. I don't know, it's a good show. You guys gotta watch it.
It is. I'm here from tomorrow, bitch.
Oh my god, I can't wait, bitch.
Yeah.
Science, bitch.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I can't wait.
He's like one of my least favorite characters on that show.
Who?
Jesse
Jesse,
Pinkman.
really?
Yeah, I don't really care for him.
Oh,
I like Saul.
too.
I love Saul.
Saul's great.
Better Call Saul.
I never got into that show.
I
The
don't
Better
know.
Call Saul.
No,
Better
any
Call
of
Saul wasn't as good as.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't watch
Okay,
it.
no
I was like,
judgment. We'll hate you later when the camera's off.
Fair enough.
No, Jesse was my favorite character. I think I related to him a lot.
Mm. On phone. Shut the shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. It's almost 8. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it.
Those of you just tuning in,
You missed-
from now until the 25th, we will be taking names from subscribers on all of our platforms. We'll be taking first names of those that you've lost from either the beginning of Girls, Gore, and Gin or from 2019. And we'll be lighting a candle and reciting their name on the show for a recorded Halloween episode. So, just to honor everyone that's passed.
Yep. So send us a message, and we will check it out and put it down, and then you guys can watch it on Halloween. But you gotta hurry. You only
Yeah.
got till the 25th because pre-records have to happen before.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing our pre-record because Halloween's a busy night for everybody.
And it's on a Thursday this year.
I know it's on a Thursday, so I've got a ritual coming up with some family. It's also Peanut and my wedding anniversary.
That's a lot of people's wedding anniversary that day, actually. My cousin's wedding
It
anniversary.
was on a
that day.
Saturday, so that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both had the day off?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Everybody can make it. It's on a Saturday. It's perfect.
Yeah. So that's why, 2015 Halloween, that was a popular Saturday.
Huh. Shit. I think that's when I think that was the same year my cousin got married
Yeah.
too.
I made some very bad decisions in that year, if I remember correctly. Especially on holidays. Oh, man.
Jesus. Miguel, do you have anything else you want to share with the class too? We got a lot of shit going on.
Tentatively, no, I think that's everything right now. Just
Thank you for everyone who came out to our
Fear Expo.
Fair Expo
Yeah, last Saturday.
last Saturday.
Yeah. My days
Yeah.
are blurring.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hopefully next year it'll be bigger. It was our first year, But
Yeah.
for the first year, it wasn't a bad turnout.
That
So
was pretty good.
We do plan on hopefully doing it again in the spring. So we have a spring horror thing.
yeah, we want to try to do it as many times a year as possible.
When we have comfortable weather, because
Yeah.
nobody wants to do this shit in the summer.
So
Bullshit.
definitely spring and fall for the next foreseeable future, I guess, we'll be doing the Fear Expo. If you are a vendor, please hit us up if you would like to be a part of it. If you just want to attend, let us know. Maybe next year we'll host a costume contest.
Mhm. I would love that.
Yeah.
And the 22nd of next month.
We're going to be at the Shock Fest Film Festival in
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas. So we'll be there for the weekend, watching a bunch of films, showing some films, meeting some people, meeting some of you guys. So if you guys are in that area, or if you are planning on going, you should come stop by and see our booth and meet us if you haven't met us yet, because we would love to meet you guys. And then, do we have something after that? Or that's the last one for us for the year, isn't it?
That should be the last event
Okay.
of the year, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something for
shit.
New Year's, but other than that, pretty much
We've
good.
got December coming up. Hopefully we'll be doing some Christmas party massacre stuff in December.
That would be
Super
nice.
hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky's birthday is this Sunday.
Woo, happy
She
birthday.
gets a rare Hunter's Moon on the 13th, so
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like all orange and glowy and shit.
Yeah.
no, Hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
Scheiße.
Well,
stuff.
that's pretty much it.
exciting.
I know there's more perks coming for donors for the movie.
Mhm.
They'll come in little by little, but we'll mention that later.
So if you guys follow the link, or if you follow our page, we're constantly going to be doing updates on that, so you guys can keep up with what's going on and help be a part of it. I think that's all we got for this week.
So we've got
So
Yeah.
it's all bueno.
Yeah, so we appreciate you guys stopping by, whether it was on Facebook or YouTube. If you've not checked out our Instagram page, you should definitely check that out, because we have different content than what we carry on Facebook.
right, we have a Girls Who Are Gin page, and we also have separate pages. Joe has her own page, and I have my own page. Wasp Nest Videos has their own page, so please check us all out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'd really appreciate it. Other than that, just subscribe to YouTube and Facebook, so you can be on all of them and get everything. So, because you don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please send a DM to the appropriate
Platform?
platforms.
Yep. Yeah. Well, again, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
We had an awesome night.
everyone.
Hope to see you guys next week.
Oh shit! Also, George the Giant and
Yes.
his
fuck.
Oddities Museum.
The
yes.
video will be up like 20 to 30 minutes after this, because it's already it's rendering right now. It should be done.
Okay.
So as soon as I turn this stuff off, I will put it up. So interview will be up.
Yes, please go check out the museum. It's right next to the Fox Theater. It'll
Here
be
in Bakersfield.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
The Fox Theater here in Bakersfield, Friday to Sunday, right?
No, it started
Or-
tonight. The private tour
Oh, no,
started
no.
tonight.
The private. Okay, yeah.
He's doing private tours tonight and tomorrow night, which are a little bit more money, but it's more of an intimate group. You're not going to be amongst everybody else. It's going to be a very small group, so you have more time with George, more explanation of what's going on in the museum. And on top of that, he also added a new deal. He has a true crime section, but it's only for the people who are who pay for the private tour.
Right.
It's for, I want to say it's for all ages. Admission's only $5 to get in for the regular walkthrough.
There's dollar raffles. All you do is a
Dollar
buck.
Dollar
raffles.
raffles. Some of the proceeds are going to the Burrito Project.
Which is a charity to feed the
Yes.
homeless here in Bakersfield. It's been going on for a long time.
Amazing people.
The lady who runs it, she does an amazing job. Very big heart. It's a great thing that she does every year, and trying to get a little bit more money to help her with that.
She does it year round. She was
yeah.
at doing a homeless clothes drive,
Mhm.
handing out clothes and blankets on Christmas morning. We got
Oh,
there
I didn't know
about
about that.
That's awesome.
we got there about 7 a.m. to
Uh-huh.
help take pictures so they could put on their stuff. She was there at 4.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
She
there's
is-
a lot of work to do.
She's incredible. She's a
Yeah.
great lady.
She's an animal. But if you guys go to that, they're going to be doing raffles. It's going to be a lot of really cool stuff that he's going to be raffling off. So you've got a really good chance. He's an awesome guy. He's great to listen to. He's got a lot of amazing stories that will just keep you interested for hours. I could definitely sit there and listen to him for hours. But yeah, so it's a little bit of a bonus video we have for you guys coming on here later tonight. You can watch our interview with George. And yeah, if you're in the Bakersfield area, please come down and see it and take a look. It's only $5. He's gonna have performers, all kinds of stuff. Sideshow is fucking awesome. So, and it's a dying art, and it really needs to. I think it really needs to pick up again because it's amazing.
Absolutely.
And it's a part of history. So,
yeah,
do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Goddamn nerds. I'm cutting YouTube now, right?
Whatever.
Tell YouTube bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you guys next week. Bye,
Bye,
ghouls.
ghouls.